I'm Jasper Lumbera.
And I'm Joey Singh.
We're artistic duo from the Philippines. We're filmmakers and our practice comfortably moves from photography, film, site-specific installation and performance. Now we're here in Kalba Ice Factory. We're having a residency. We propose to do research here about the mangroves. We propose to do a multi-channel installation. The idea is, for the installation is like, how can a wall become a passage? How can you navigate to the mysterious world and the reality? And how can you navigate between the Western and the non-Western reality? So at first, we want to, what we prepared and with what we applied here is to work on this text from the 1941. It's a excerpts from a literature about the idea of sitting motion still in silence to see what's happening or to feel or to comprehend what's coming.
We usually work with film and the materiality of celluloid, but it's usually without sound or in silent. And for this work, we are trying to develop multi-channel video in digital format that makes use of spatial sound. And we think this is something that has been shifting our practice right now. And our residency with Sharjah Art Foundation here in Kalba and living closely beside the mangrove and a huge body of water has influenced a lot in our research and the work that we are developing right now. For the last few months, we have been researching about the experimental Sony culture in Southeast Asia, how there is this different concept of time in Southeast Asia that is non-linear, non-repetitive, and non-narrative. And we think this kind of idea is very much embedded on the culture that survives throughout colonization, especially in the context of the Philippines. And we have been expanding this idea from the Philippine archipelago towards the archipelago of Indonesia and the rest of Southeast Asia. And there's so much connection also with myth-making. So coming into this region, we get to research more about the relationship of creating myths and how it is also related with the perspective of animism and spirituality. So in this work that we are translating, it is about the relationship of the father with the son. For the last 5 years, we have been working more on photography, especially archive photographs from the colonial times, and looking much closer into the details of the photograph, having this idea to get out of this colonial framing and colonial gaze. So it has been the main drive of our work in photography. When you make a moving image, you are constructing this language, but also leaving room for improvisation and expressions that you cannot translate. And when it comes to film, we can experiment with the non-linear, non-narrative, and non-repetitive concept of time. We can include a lot of elements that is not dependent on the story itself, but can actually be present in the work.
I think the main difference with photography and film is the still image feels like the silent era, and then the moving image feels like the sound or the color era of moving image, of cinema. But in terms of that, but you can also break that kind of idea in terms that it's not about the timeline. It's not about chronology of time. It's about using this language. I think photography is much more of like a silent visual language. Moving image the film is like a moving image medium, something like that.
Yes, it has its own rhythm.
Yeah,
It speaks to you with this certain kind of rhythm and time and pacing. We were actually in residency here in Kalba in a very interesting time of the year. It was a winter time, and there was 1 week of rain, And we also got to experience this very strong winds outside, where we can see sands and all the trees swaying. So we really got to experience how nature passes by the Gulf and going to the mainland. And this gave us so much inspiration in the work that we are doing, because our multi-channel work has a lot to do with different kinds of forces. So these are forces from the rising sea, the man-conditioned forces that comes in a form of intrusion, and also this culturally powered force of singing epic chants as a form of solidarity among people and communities. So it has been very inspirational for our research here.
There is a time that me and Zoe realized like how generous this place is. Like, how is it generous? Just say it to the wind and it will happen as soon as possible.
Yes, it is something that you really appreciate here in Kalba. I mean, you can really speak your mind and communicate it to people. And somewhat it finds a way back to you, and then it's there. So there was this one time that we are looking at this purple textile that is very popular in the Philippines. We use it for Lenten season, and we feel like it's impossible to find it here in Kalba, this kind of color and textile. But while we were walking by the baywalk, we just saw a strip of this color, and it's like, wow, this place has a way of like giving you what you are thinking. It's just manifesting in front of you.